right. There looks like a lot of reversed cards. So let's start with the first column, and this is your current state of mind going into March. We have the Empress reversed, the Two of Cups reversed, and the Justice card. We can start with the Empress. The Empress upright. She's very nurturing, loving, very fertile, very compassionate. But by being reversed, it's just the opposite, where you are not being creative at this time. You're not fertile with creativity, with ideas. You're not as compassionate and nurturing as you normally are for some reason. It could be in regards to Two of Cups being reversed. Two of Cups upright is a loving relationship between two people, but reversed, there isn't that union that you probably want. And that's probably why you're not as nurturing at this time, because there isn't that union that you desire between you and another person. So it's making you probably turn inwards at this time instead of reaching out and nurture other people around you or care for other people around you. You're taking some time to heal and go inwards. With the Justice card, it's just letting you know that this needed to happen. Things did happen in the right order, in the right way. The divine, it wants you to know that this needed to happen, and things will get better. Things will balance out. Even if you look at it and it seems like, was this what I needed, or is this fair? It is. You might not see all the back reasons behind things, but it is. It's something that you needed, and it is fair to help you go in the direction that you need to go in. In your home life, you have Princess of Swords, Three of Swords, and King of Cups. Princess of Swords is an air sign, which is a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And usually upright, very intelligent, almost brilliant, willing to stand out all alone with their beliefs. But being reversed, they aren't so much. They're not being brilliant. They're doing things that aren't wise. This is probably somebody around you, and I really think it could be the person that did the Three of Swords that hurt you. This is in your home life. This air sign hurt you in some way, and that's why they're reversed, because they're not being the best that they could possibly be. Actually, by hurting you and the things they did and said, they were being very childish and the worst that they could possibly be, because something happened that hurt you a lot. And it could have been that there was a relationship where there might have been 3 people involved in this relationship, and it could have hurt in many different ways, 3 different ways. It was definitely a heartbreak. And you at this time are trying to be the King of Cups. You're trying to have control of your emotions. You don't want this other person to know how much they affected you. You don't want them to know that. You're trying to control your emotions and continue on with your life. And only showing your emotions to who you want to show them to, when you want to show them to, and trying to heal from what was done. Your desires for the month of March is 9 of Cups, 7 of Wands reversed, and Princess of Pentacles reversed. Your desires, of course, 9 of Cups, you wish your dreams would come true. You wish that you had all the love, the romance, the courtship, the friendship, everything. You just wish it would be all emotional bliss for you all the time. That would be great. That's a great desire to have. You also have a desire for the people that are attacking you to stop. You want them to stop. They're just kind of going at you, you keep knocking them down and telling them get away, and they just keep coming back and back, and that's your desire, that they would just stop it. And with the Princess of Pentacles, there's some financial opportunity that was started, and you wish that to be stopped. I don't know why someone would want to have a financial opportunity to be stopped. Maybe it was with this person that gave you heartbreak, and you no longer want to have this financial responsibility with them, and you want that to end. That's your desire for the month. What do you expect to happen is 4 of Swords, 8 of Cups reversed, and 5 of Swords. 4 of Swords, you expect to get the rest you needed and wanted, and you so desire. You expect that. You expect to be able to take a break from all this conflict that people keep badgering you about, and this stress and the emotional upheaval that you just went through. You expect a break. You expect to meditate, to go inward, to find your center again. You also expect that it's going to take a while for you to move on from all these emotional feelings and cups, and you've built it up for years, and you expect that to take a while for you to move on. And you also expect to have them come back and continue to battle with you occasionally, because they're not going to leave until they win. You expect that. What's going to surprise you in the month of March is that you have 7 of Cups, the Star card, and the Wheel reversed. It's going to surprise you how many opportunities are actually out there. You didn't realize it before because you were being tunnel vision, and you were so focused on your own life, your own day-to-day business that you didn't realize. You didn't open your eyes and look around and see all these opportunities all around you. And now you are surprised at how much there is out there, all these different things you could learn and you could do. And you're surprised at your spirituality, that you are starting to understand and reach out to, the way it's helping you heal. And also surprised about the wheel. The wheel reversed. Upright, it talks about this evolution, the cycles that we go. As the wheel turns, it's a new cycle. There's the ups, the downs, the ups, the downs. And after an up, there usually comes a down. And you know that cycle well. The good karma, the bad karma. It all depends on what time the wheel is round. By being reversed, it's not time for you to move on. It's slowing down right now. It could be a down cycle, but it's not that up and down feeling. It's more of a slow pace for you at this time, which could be good, and it's surprising you. Probably surprising you because you can take your time with all these choices and this new spirituality that you are realizing has been in you the whole time, and you're finally experiencing it and bringing it out. Your soon-to-be future, you have Prince of Swords reversed, the Fool, and Four of Pentacles reversed. Your soon-to-be future, I usually think of this by the end of March, like within the month, your soon-to-be future. The Prince of Swords, this is probably that air sign from your home life. Back here, the Princess of Swords, probably the same person, which is a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And upright, they usually are very energetic and charging into battle, willing to do what needs to be done. But reversed, they aren't that way anymore. They're not ready to just charge ahead blindly into battle. They are being more reserved, more aloof, probably still not using their words and their thoughts correctly, overthinking things, but holding back and not just saying everything. With the Fool card, you are making a new step in your life, going a new direction, starting that new adventure, that new journey. You have no idea what's going to happen, where it's going to take you. You aren't even paying attention to where you're walking. Your eyes are so focused on the goal, the end part. That's where your eyes are. You see where you want to be, but as far as you know, you could be walking on air to get there. And with Four of Pentacles, because you are on this new journey, you realize that some things are more valuable than hanging on to things so tightly. With Four of Pentacles upright, this person is hanging on so tightly to everything they have, just clinging to it. But you realized that that's not important. There's other things that are more valuable in life. And I believe it's bringing you to your spirituality. And that's probably the direction you're going, because there's more to life than money. And you're realizing that, or possessions. And you shouldn't cling so tightly to them. And your long-term outcome is 10 of Cups reversed, 9 of Wands reversed, and Queen of Cups reversed. All right, 10 of Cups reversed. Normally it's the happily ever after home life. But with your home situation, there was just some kind of pain, heartbreak, stress. And in your long-term outcome, which I believe is a month beyond, so that will be like 2 months from now and on, all these things you can change if you want. You just need to be mindful, realize what the outcome is headed towards, and you can make the changes yourself along the way. You don't have to have these outcomes. But I believe it's because this heartbreak that you don't have that happily ever after home life anymore. It's not as nurturing as it used to be. You probably will find on your journey a new home life. But like I said before, with the 8 of Cups, it's going to take a while for you to get over this. It took you years to develop this and to build up this love and compassion amongst you and this other person. It's going to take a long time before you can move on. And you no longer have to be that warrior. You don't have to stand tall and fight every battle that comes along. You no longer have to do that. You can take that break when you need a break. You can let somebody else do the battling. And with the Queen of Cups, this is a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. There could be somebody with that sign in your life. But right now, it's upside down and they're being very emotional. Or maybe you're being emotional. You're getting this out, these emotions you have because that happily ever after isn't there anymore. Or it could be somebody around you that is being very emotional also. But that's good. That's how we heal and we can move on and continue with that journey you're on and find that new love, that new heal from it. With the Star card, you have the Star card there, and it will surprise you at how much you can heal, how well you do it yourself. So I wish you the best for March, and I'll talk to you again in April.